back to the channel, guys. What's good? Well, today I was gonna head down to XRP to get some testing in. I wanted to turn the car up and see if I can get a new personal best. I already put the radios back on there to go. And I was checking over a few things. So if you guys are not familiar with the car, or if you're new to the channel, it's a 92 Camaro. That is a 5.3, 799 heads, VS Racing, 6973 turbos, Trailblazer SS intake. Nothing special. Viking coilover struts that I do not have the coilovers yet. So I'll probably get them eventually, maybe not. We'll see. That Viking's in the back too. So I had this bad boy already ready to prep and go into two things I noticed. One, I had a small leak in one of my radiator hoses, which I believe I fixed that because I don't see anything leaking now. I already ran it, took it up on the two-step. But really, the real big thing is I noticed my wife's truck, my secondary tow vehicle, needs an oil change. And then that got me thinking, when was the last time I changed oil in my main truck? Right? The last time I changed oil in my main truck is when we went to South Carolina, which was back in June, July. So I checked the oil in that thing, and I was like, man, I need to change it. Right? I don't drive that every day. Sometimes I drive my other Camaro, which is not here right now, my 5th gen. But yeah, that thing needs to be changed. Like the oil was black. And I don't want to take it on a 2.5 hour trip down to XRP and the oil looking like what it is. So with that thing and that thing needs to be changed. That's what I'm probably going to do today. And the fact that that had a coolant leak, I was like, man, hopefully they'll have another one at some point. And so yesterday, that I didn't realize I had already took the weight out the back of the car, because the weight I put in the back of the car are, as you can see back there, are my plates that I use to lift weights with. So I usually have around 200 pounds in the back, and there's 125 plate over here, and there's another 25 plate on this side. So the rest of it I took out because I was lifting weights. I didn't put it back in there. So yeah, so if you've seen the video prior, right, if you have not, go check it out. I spun really bad off the line. Okay, so normally I thought I had a tune-up figured out there. You know, just try to leave on as less boost as possible, slow the wheel speed down, extend the front shocks and the rear shocks. You kind of want the setup to be the same because you want the front end to go up and don't come back down. You want the back end to separate and don't come back up, right? So yeah, it wasn't set up for that at all. I had the back kind of tight for the concrete instead of loose for the asphalt. The front was still the same, but yeah, it didn't like it at all. Then I'm not even sure what my air pressure was, not sure my gauge. So all around, my gut told me not to run, but then peer pressure got me to run. So today, the only thing I'm gonna do with this, do another 2-step test on it, get the heat in it, make sure it's really done leaking. And eventually, I may shut it down for the season. I don't know. I got some upgrades coming. You guys will see that in a minute. Really good upgrades coming, which I don't even know what this thing is gonna top out at because I haven't turned it up. But you know, this motor may be coming out. Which this one is piston rod and crank, Roscoe pistons, Texas speed rod, and Eagle crank. This car is pretty heavy, right? When I'm in it, it roughly weighs 3,600 pounds with me sitting in it. Not to mention, if I add 200 pounds to the back, that's 3,800 pounds, okay? The weight bias of this thing is way off because it's nose heavy, right? With the motor and the turbos on the front, I'm sitting at roughly 60% in the front which is why I usually put 200 pounds in the back to try to get it closer to 50-50. But that's still a lot of weight. 2,800 pounds and a 5'3", it needs displacement. All right, that means, and I can spool these bad boys a little quicker with less displacement. But right now I have to have a two-step to 4,500 RPMs to get these bad boys spooled up pretty quick. But so let's do a two-step really quick.